All right, continuing on, we just finished quotient rules. Now we're going to talk about what if we have a quotient to a power. It's very much like a power of a power or a power of a product where we distribute the power. So our definition is for any integer a, b, and m where a does not equal 0 and b does not equal 0, the following is true. A over b to the mth power is equal a to the m over b to the mth. So if we want to see why that works, if we have a over 2 to the third power, that would be the same as a over 2 times a over 2 times a over 2, which is the same as a times a times a over 2 times 2 times 2, which is a cubed over 2 cubed, or a cubed over 8. So it is just as simple to take that a over 2 all cubed and distribute that cube to everything so that it just becomes a cubed over 2 cubed, which is a cubed over 8. But this is why it works. We have 3 of them. It cubes it, etc. Keep moving on, right? Mrs. Cartwright, you're talking too much. On to our example. All right, so remember with our constants or our coefficients, we want to make sure that we put a 1 here if there is not already an exponent, because we do not want to forget to distribute to all terms. Not, oh no, I don't know what I just did. Woohoo! Let's try this again. We want to distribute to all terms, not just our variables with exponents. So here we're going to have a to the 7 times 3 over 5 to the 1 times 3. So we have a to the 21st power over 5 cubed, and then we should, unless it tells you not to, if it says simplify, it's wanting you to go ahead and take 5 and cube it and get a 125. So that's the first answer. Over here, again, anything that doesn't have an exponent, I'm going to add a 1, and then we're going to distribute this to every term. So we're going to get 2 squared, and then x, and then 3 times 2 is 6, and then 3 squared y, and then 1 times 2 is 2. From here, we're going to evaluate our coefficients. So 2 squared is 4, and 3 squared is 9, and then the x to the 6 stays, and the y squared stays, and that's your final answer. So again, we are just distributing through our pieces. All right, so I'm pretty sure, or I could be wrong, if you don't have this slide, just find a piece of paper or put it in your notebook where you're putting all your work so that you have all of these rules in one place. So starting with the product rule, that was if we had a to the m times a to the n, that we knew we needed to add m plus n. Power to a power, if we have a to the mth power to the nth power, then we just multiply a to the m times n. Power of a product, if we have a times b to the mth power, we get a to the mth, b to the mth. Quotient rule, a to the mth power over a to the nth power is equal a to the m minus n. And then power of a quotient, if I have a over b to the mth power, I'm going to get a to the mth over b to the mth. Okay, So again, those are the general rules. The A's and B's and the M's and N's are all numbers that we work with. And so those are our general rules for working with exponents. Until next time, 8th grade, deuces.